everyone, we already know a current carrying conductor, when placed in a magnetic field, experiences a force, and the direction of this force on the conductor depends on the direction of current as well as on the direction of magnetic field. Also, if the direction of magnetic field and that of current are mutually perpendicular to each other, then the force acting on the conductor will be perpendicular to both, and that can be determined using Fleming's left hand rule. You know, this phenomenon of a force acting on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field is used in creating motion in electric motors. So, let us understand how an electric motor works. But first, what is an electric motor? An electric motor is a rotating device that converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. And you know, right from children's toys to water pumps, in electric fans, refrigerators, mixers, washing machines, computers, etc., the electric motor is used as an important component. So let us understand how an electric motor works. But first, we need to understand the simple model of an electric motor. An electric motor consists of a simple rectangular coil, which we have shown here as coil ABCD, and this coil is made of insulated copper wire. And we will be creating motion in this coil. As you can see, this coil is placed between the two poles of a horseshoe magnet. And the placement is such that the arms AB and CD of the coil are perpendicular to the direction of the magnetic field. Also, the two ends of the coil are connected to the two halves, say P and Q of a split ring. You know, the inner sides of these halves are insulated and attached to an axle, and the half rings can rotate freely around the axle to creating motion. Now, how is the current conducted in the coil? Well, the external conducting edges of the two half rings P and Q touch the two conducting stationary brushes, which are represented by X and Y here, and the current enters the rings through these brushes. Say, we link the conducting brushes to a battery as shown in the figure. Now, what will be the flow of current in the coil? Well, the current in the coil ABCD enters from the source battery through the conducting brush X, and then it flows through the coil and flows back to the battery through brush Y. So now you know the important parts of a simple electric motor, which are basically a rectangular coil, a horseshoe magnet, a split ring consisting of two halves. The two half rings can rotate freely around an axle, two conducting brushes which are connected to a battery. In the next lesson, we shall learn the working of a simple electric motor. That's all for now. Bye-bye.
Banma kadar ka sa de bantul.